Alright, hey gang, welcome back to part, I don't know, 3 I think, of my film collection. We're on B, so I'm going to continue doing this in the fashion I did it before. They are really not in order yet, so they're just going to be sporadic. The Battery. Battle Royale. Batteries not included. The Basement, Baron Blood, Barbarella, sorry, a message came up on the screen, Bambi, Ballad of Jack and Rose, Bait, Bad Seed, which I very much enjoyed, Bad Santa 2, Bad Santa, Bad Ronald, which I very much recommend this. I'm almost positive you can only get it from Warner Bros. Archive collection, but it's definitely worth the buy. Bad Lieutenant, The Bad Lieutenant That Counts. The other one's not bad. Bad Girls, Bad Country, which I haven't watched. Bad Boys 1 and 2. Bad Boys. Bad Batch. Badasses 2, Badasses. Badass 2, Badasses. I do have the first one. It's autographed by Danny Trejo, so it's in the autograph section of there. Backwoods. If you ever get a chance to meet Danny Trejo, he is a really down-to-earth guy. He was like he was genuinely happy to meet people. So it was kind of cool. Backdraft, Bachelor Party, Back to School, Baby Mama. If there's ever a modern-day comic duo, it's these two. Movie's not really great, but they are hilarious together. Baby Driver. Baby, The Secret of the Lost Legend. I do enjoy this. Plus I got it at the Dollar Tree. Babel. The Babe. And either you like it or hate it. I happen to love it. The Babadook. And you see some weird stuff in here, like you've seen weird stuff in so far in the other collections, other alphabet letters. It's some things you're just not ready to give up yet, you know. I do have quite a bit. Where the hell did these come from? More bees. Whatever. Some things I'm just not ready to get rid of yet. I have a massive collection of stuff to give out, and I have so much stuff to get rid of right now that it's more than your normal everyday just, hey, I got a few DVDs. It's bigger than their collection, and that's not the sound like, haha, my collection's bigger than you. That's the sound like, oh my God, why did I buy this shit? Just sporadically buying shit. Go to a pawn shop and like, oh, I haven't seen that, haven't seen that, haven't seen that. Hey, it's only 50 cents a piece. It's only $1 a piece, whatever. Yeah, that's not an excuse anymore. Be Cool. Benny and June. Being John Malkovich. Ben-Hur and 10 Commandments. The Beach. Beaches. Bear. I want to tell you a little story. We were just talking, me and Gainer were just talking about this a minute ago. This is the second take on this B video. I filmed it all the way through almost, and my phone died. Okay? So I film everything on my phone. I don't edit anything. It's all raw. And I was pissed, man. Man, I got to do this whole thing again. I'm going to wait for my phone to start charging back up. Blah, 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 blah. And I get ready to, I turn around and I say, well, I'm going to film B again. Turn the sound down on TV. And he's like, you got to film the whole thing? I'm like, yeah, I got to film the whole thing. It's on my phone. I don't have any way to splice it together because of memory. And he's like, why didn't you make part 1 and part 2? And why didn't you tell me that 10 minutes ago? So, big props to the G-Man, but too late filming it over. Because I wanted to. Beast Man, Master, Beast Man. Beasts of the Southern Wild. Beauty and the Beast. The other Beauty and the Beast. Belko Experiment. Best of the Best. Beware the Beast Within. Bell, Book, and Candle. Still haven't watched it. Beasts from the Beast from the... I'm going to talk right in a minute. Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. Blah, 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 blah. You read it. I can't say it, so you read it. Okay. Bad News Bears. Bad News Bears Breaking Training. Here's the other part of your keychain.
Oh, thank you.
Barbarian Sound Studio. I think Mike sent me this. Might have been Dave. Can't remember. Whoever. Thank you very much, and I love it. Great movie. Best of the Best 2. Best of Me. Don't judge. Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, 3. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring who?
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Gannon's a huge fan. The Betsy. Betsy's Wedding. 2 reasons I own this. Reasons I own this. 1, I found it at the Dollar Tree. It was intriguing. And 2, it's directed by Alan Alda, right there. Because he's a favorite of mine due to MASH. And MASH is my favorite TV show, so. Ben. Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Another DreamWorks picture that I don't really mind. The Bee Movie. And I don't mind. I think it's funny. And then at the same time, I hate Jerry Seinfeld. So it's hard to get through. So it's worth it. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. Below. Tagline. U-571 meets Poltergeist. Beautiful Mind. Beavis and Butthead Do America. Because of Winn-Dixie. Cute little movie. For you people that don't mind foreign films and reading subtitles, Big Bad Wolf. Wolves. Good film. Bicentennial Man. Big. Big Fish. Birdman. Marking the comeback of one of the greatest 80s actors, Michael Keaton, who I absolutely love, and this film is very good. Bird by Clint Eastwood. You'll notice the influx of snapper cases. Those are for Ian. He loves them, and I like to show off that I have a lot of snapper cases. So there you go, Ian. Bird Cage. Big Top Pee-wee. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Big Red One. It's snapper case. Biodome. Big Eyes. Big Hero 6. Big Trouble Little China. Birth of a Nation. Big Business. Another funny 80s movie, got it at the Dollar Tree, so I'm not trying to justify why I bought them. I'm just saying that, hey, Dollar Tree. Blitz. Black Rock. Really enjoyed this. This was a blind buy at a pawn shop. Was it a pawn shop or was it? No, this was a video store blind buy. Really good. These are sent to me by Mike, and that is 2 different versions of Black Sunday. One is international version. The other one is not. They are both beautiful, and both have a lot of different stuff on them. And thank you, Mike. I had this on DVD, had not bought it on Blu-ray, and I'm so glad to have those. Blair Witch. This is the remake, I guess. The remake of The Blob. There's a prize in my collection. You guys will think I'm joking, but I actually love this genre of films. It's just, I don't even know how to tell you this. I love it. I think they're well, whatever. Blackenstein. Yes, I said Blackenstein.
Oh my god.
Blue Jasmine. Blood and Chocolate. It's a werewolf movie. It's not about blood and chocolate, you dumbass. Black Water. Very good. Black Coat's Daughter. Blackwater Vampire. Me and Brandon were talking about this the other night. We were talking about found footage films, and I could not think of the name of this, but this is the one I was talking about. This is a really good found footage film that kind of went under the radar like a lot of them do and should. But Blackwater Vampire, check that out. That's actually pretty good. Blade Runner. Yes, this is the only copy of Blade Runner I have. I don't have 97 different copies of Blade Runner that have all a billion cuts. This has the final cut. That's what this is. This is the final cut. So, original Blair Witch. Still to this day, I consider a masterpiece. Very, very good film. Blair Witch 2. This is a hunk of runny shit, but it's got a different feel to it. Blank Man. Some of these I keep, and once again, not justifying. Some of these I keep because one day me and Gannon are going to watch these together because he loves comedies and he will laugh his ass off at Blank Man. He will. Blazing Saddles. This is a funny movie that Gannon won't get because he has no sense of humor that can handle this kind of stuff. He likes jokes like that, not funny stuff. He likes dick and fart jokes and when people fall down, particularly fat people when they fall down. Or when their pants fall down and you see somebody's ass, he laughs like you will never, ever hear somebody laugh. He's muffling right now, but he knows it's true. Ridiculousness is a show that he could watch 24/7 because people get hurt. Blind Fury. Don't see that one a lot, huh? Blind Side. Black Christmas. Black Sunday. I think Mike may have sent me that copy of the DVD as well. So, Bleed for This. Sucker for boxing movies. Very, very good one. Blade Runner 2049. Not bad. Black Cat. Damn good. Another on the line of Blackenstein. Blackula and Scream Blackula Scream. You will not know how excited I was when this came to Scream Factory in a 2-pack. Bam! Day one. No sale for that one. Day one. Blood In, Blood Out. Very, very good film. If you've got all day to watch a movie, you can pick that one. Blue Thunder, which in the other cut of this film, of this video, I showed that I had unknowingly had 2 copies of Blue Thunder, one on DVD, one on Blu-ray, and they were not an upgrade. They were just an act of stupidity. Blade. Snapper case. Blade 2. Blues Brothers. Black Mass. Black Cauldron. Blood Feast. Blood Simple. Black Swan. Personal favorite from my childhood, Black Hole. Black Dynamite. Black Hole. Black Hawk Down. Black Hole Down. Blade Trinity. That is fucking heavy. Man, there's a lot of plastic in that thing and a lot of booklets. Has it got a comic book? Yeah. Got a fucking comic book in it. Blue Velvet. Blood-Sucking Freaks. What? That doesn't sound like a good time? The Blue Lagoon and the Blue Lagoon 2. Blue Ruin. Also really good, like under the radar movie. Bloodwork. Bloodwork. Snapper case. Forgot to say that. Blow. Blood Tide. This is a very unique DVD case that they used to come in back in the day. I don't know why, but it is a piece of shit case, but it's not a bad movie. So. Black Sheep, and no, not with Chris Farley in them. It's Black Sheep, the horror movie with the sheep, and I think a sheep eats a guy's penis. I'm almost positive. I haven't seen it in a while. Black Sabbath, the 3 Faces of Fear. And Black Snake Moan. Awesome Sam Jackson in that. From the director of Hustle and Flow, which is another good movie. We have The Bowery at Midnight, starring Bela Lugosi. Boogie Nights. Boogeyman 1, 2, and 3. Childhood favorite of mine, still holds up to this day. Day One by The Boogans. Bone Collector. The Border. Borat. Now, I've gotten rid of all the rest of the Sacha Baron Cohen films that are in this kind of thing. And I think it's because Borat was so damn funny that the rest of them don't hold up. So it's like, sorry man, you ain't got it no more. But I'm keeping this one because I remember laughing so hard at that movie. And it's another one of those that I want to laugh with Gannon at because that's his kind of stupidity right there. Boondocks Saints 1 and 2. Boomerang. Bobby Deerfield. Body Bags. Body and Soul. The Boston Strangler. Bottle Shock. If you haven't seen this, I highly recommend it. Bound for Glory. The Bourne Trilogy. Bourne Legacy. A true tearjerker here, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, or Pajamas, however you say it. Which way you say it, I say pajamas. Boyhood. The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. Box Trolls. This is one that I looked for forever, and I ended up finding it at a pawn shop, and that is Martin Scorsese's Boxcar Eartha. And the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oof. These get longer and longer as I go. 21 minutes, huh? Bram Stoker's Dracula. Mike don't like it, but I think Gary Oldman is worth a watch in that, even if Keanu Reeves sucks monkey balls. Bright Shining Light with the late, great Bill Paxton. Bridges over Madison County. Oh, sorry. Snapper case. Bridges over Madison County. Snapper case. Also Bridges over Madison County. Not snapper case. I'll explain this, and I don't know if I explained this already before, but, and I think I did. Did I? Probably not. I used to try to collect these Clint Eastwood collections, and I got pretty much all of them. I'm missing a few, so I've decided to keep them in case I go through that phase again. But I have 2 copies of that. So I was going to separate them at one time. Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. Yep, Sam Peckinpah. Braven, who Robin calls my man crush, Jason Momoa. Who I've also met. Really, really cool guy. Bridge Over the River Kwai. One of the best damn war movies you'll ever see. Brother Bear. Bride of the Reanimator. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Broken Flowers. The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Bruiser, filmed by Romero, which came in a 2-pack at Walmart for buy. I don't even remember what the other movie was, but you bought it and you got this free in the same package. Bruce Lee Ultimate Collection, featuring The Big Boss, Fists of Fury, Way of the Dragon, Game of Death, and Game of Death 2. Brubaker. Braveheart. Breakfast Club. The Brave One. Brothers. Bridge Too Far, another really, really good war film. Brothers Bloom. I just think it's cool. Bronco Billy. Snapper case. Another one of the Eastwood guys things. Brooklyn's Finest. Brian's Song. The Bridge to Terabithia. Breezy, this is an Eastwood one you don't normally hear about. This is directed by Mr. Clint Eastwood. Oh, this is an interesting pic here. Nice pictures back there. Breezy. Breeders. And Broadway Danny Rose. This is killing my back. Basic Instinct. This is about where my camera died before. Basic Instincts 2. Basket Case 3. The Project. Basketball Diaries. Very powerful movie, especially like in a to anybody you know that's a drug addict. Or I'm not going to preach. Basketball Diaries 2. Battlefield Earth. Snapper Case. I have this because it's the worst movie I've ever fucking seen in my life. It's probably not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it is a horrible, horrible movie. It is a snapper case full of shit, and I'm keeping it. Fell asleep at the drive-in with that one. Battleship. You sank my battleship. Bridge of Spies. Very good. Brave. This was sent to me by a YouTuber and friend from across the pond named Skyla. You know who you are. This is not available in the United States, and she found a copy for me. This is a movie that I had looked for forever. I seen it online, actually, is how I watched it. It is a Johnny Depp film. It has Marlon Brando in it, one of his very last roles, if not his last role, and that's The Brave. If you have not seen this, I highly recommend trying to find a copy of this and watch it. I love this movie. Brimstone, also very good. The Brawl in Cell Block 99, throwback to the 80s, great movie. Be Kind, Rewind. I don't like Jack Black very much, but this one actually made me laugh. The Brothers Grimm. It's all that pile. Burnt Offerings. Buddy. Bucket List. There's me and Ian. Buddy Holly Story. I met Gary Busey at Days of the Dead about 4 or 5 years ago, and I had him sign a copy of Silver Bullet, and he was a very boring individual. I was really upset, but I came by. An hour or so later, I had to go into a room to meet Linda Blair, and he was in the same room. And he was literally standing up on his chair singing songs from this film. And I was very upset that I had not met that version. But at least I got to see him crazy. So, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the only good thing about Buffy, I'm not a fan of the show whatsoever. Bug's Life, my favorite Pixar film right there. The Bully, or Bully, from the director of Kids, if you like kids, not children in general, but the movie Kids. Larry Clark, this is worth a watch. Burn After Reading. The Burrowers. The Burrowers. Bull Durham. Bug. Burn After Fucking Reading. Not upgraded on purpose. Back. Sorry. The Burning. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Yeah, bullet to the head, yo. The Butler. I cannot give up the Coreys. I grew up in the Coreys age, and I love the Coreys, even though they did all bad. They all, very seldom did they come up with something that was really good. And in some cases, people don't think that even any of that was good. But rest in peace, Corey Haim. Corey Feldman I've met twice. And here we go. Corey Haim and Corey Feldman in Busted. I've never seen it, so that's something. Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee. An Epic Fall of the American Indian. One of my personal favorite films of all time, Boys in the Hood. The Boogeyman, this is the 80s version of the Boogeyman. A second copy of the Boston Strangler, imagine that. Bolt. Bonfire on the Vanities. Snapper case. Bone Tomahawk. Bow. Good. Need to buy that one. I really recommend that. The Boy. That one got me. John Byrne. Jason Bourne. Not John at all. Not Byrne at all. John. The Bodyguard. And that completes your trip through the letter B in my collection. I'm sorry to have taken up 31 minutes of your time showing you what shit I own in the letter B. And 2 that I didn't know I had 2 of. So, 3 actually. So, until next time, we'll get to the letter C. And until then, I'll see you later. Dad joke. Later.